Hey, South Bay. I'm Jeff Pollard at solarpowerthepeople.org and Jeff Pollard 11 on Instagram. I'm with Claudia with Creative Cards.
That's right.
A lot of C's there, or am I wrong?
No, they're actually K's.
She told me
Not
this.
C's.
She told me earlier. I'm like, oh, Claudia Creative Cards. I'm like, that's really cool. And then she's like, but they're not C's. I'm like, oh. All right. Well, Claudia, please tell me about your. We're talking to an artist right now. So tell me about your art.
So I do paper crafting, but
Okay.
I also dabble in all the crafts of creating. So I have little pockets that are made out of Christmas cards that hold hot chocolate in there
Okay.
with the peppermint and a spoon to mix it all up. It's all in there.
It's all in there.
Yeah, it's all in there. Just
Alright.
ready, to give us a gift.
Cool.
The holidays are coming, so that's why. And then I also have these Hershey things. They're little nuggets.
Okay.
All the 4 nuggets that are in the package.
Okay.
And we also have these little creative way of putting chocolates inside, just as a gift, co-worker, a friend, just to say I'm thinking about you.
All right. So the art is she's doing kind of like this origami type thing. She's folded a beautiful artistic pocket thing, so it can hold a chocolate and maybe your change if you want to change first. No.
Oh, you want to give change to somebody? That's a nice way to give it away.
But no, it's just like a fun little creative thing to hold something. So that's beautiful. I like that. How did you get into this? What made you go this route?
So I've always been very creative. I started doing scrapbooking.
Okay.
And so, ways of entertaining myself and getting into it, it's some type of hobby. I decided that, maybe paper craft was my thing because I tried to draw, I couldn't do it.
Okay.
And so, because I couldn't do it, I have a daughter who can, which is amazing. Cause,
skips a generation.
Yeah, it skips a
Okay.
generation. My brothers can draw amazing
Okay.
stuff.
Really?
But me,
Ah.
yeah, I didn't get that.
All right. So is this one of them
Yes,
we're looking at?
my daughter, she's very creative.
All right.
And
So
she loves to draw.
I like
And so
that.
these are journals that we painted a design, well, she painted a design in front of them.
Okay.
just
So
to
these
make it more
are
unique.
blank journals that you
Yes.
can purchase that then show kind of stylized by your daughter.
Yes.
Okay,
My
that's
baby.
really cool. Little mushrooms. I like that. That's good. That's talent. That's talent right there. I'm glad that your family has those artistic outlets.
Yes.
It's funny because I come from like some family that are just all like bookworms, and then there's me who's just like the artist, and I'm just like, oh, I need to meet more people like me.
And then you go out, you're like, oh wow, there's so many of me.
There we
Yes.
go. Oh, I'm not alone.
I can totally relate.
That's awesome.
Totally can relate to that.
So we're at the Torrance Antique Fair, which is like the 4th Sunday. Usually you can find them on the 4th Sunday. Do you find yourself, are you a newbie here, or are you?
Yes, this is my very first time being here, so all this is new.
But hopefully not the last?
No, hopefully not the
Okay,
last.
okay. That is awesome. So she found her way here in the Torrance area, in the South Bay. And artists always try to support the artists and all that stuff. Now, what's the kind of an expansion question? What is it, something you would like to, is there another type of art you want to work on after this? Or you want to stick to this? Or what is it you want to?
Well, I'm not sure quite where I'm going to be heading towards out of this, but I'm pretty sure there will be other
Okay.
creative outlets that I might do. 'Cause,
Got it.
there's...
You're not there yet.
No,
All
we're
right.
not there yet. I love decorating, but, that could be a future endeavor for myself as well.
Okay.
Where I decorate parties, or
Sure.
because that was my favorite thing when my kids were small.
Got it.
Now when they're older, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's
Now, as an artist, I know that there's a difference between working on something, which is fun and it's pleasurable and stuff like that, but then once it becomes like almost you have to make a bulk of them, did it take out the creativity, or were you still just as jazzed about it, or?
Well, it is my outlet, as in I love making things,
Okay.
and I love making it. When you finish the product, it's like, wow, that came out so cool. I love it. And then I can repeat it
Okay.
many times, but the beginning of it is a little bit more difficult because you're trying to figure out what works well. Because then maybe to your eye it doesn't look good. And then
Yeah.
I look at them like something's missing. And so then I'll go ask my kid, does this look okay? And they're very, very truthful. So they tell me straight out, no, something's missing. Like, okay, back to the drawing board. So then I'll go back And I'll create something. What else does it need? Does it need something blingy? Does it need a little extra, some glitter? What does it need? And then it would just come up like, it needs sequins, and then I'll just add sequins to it, and like, oh, perfect, finishing touch. Okay, now I can create many because now I see that this looks good.
Terrific.
Yes.
Okay, so I like
That's
that.
the process.
The family keeps you on
Yes,
the straight line.
they do.
They give you the truth bombs.
Yes,
and
they
tell
do.
you-
I've always allowed them to just say, tell the truth. If you don't like it, just tell me. Because I can just recreate it. It's sometimes, you get in a slump where it's like you keep doing something, all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, something's missing. I don't know what it is though. And so you need an extra eye because you've been looking at this for
Definitely.
such a long time. You're just like, it's blank. Now you ask them way younger, and they're like, no, it's iffy. Okay, it's iffy. I don't know what that means, but we'll go ahead and we'll create something else.
She also, when she gets the criticism and she doesn't like it, she'll be like, "You're grounded." No, I was kidding.
No, there's no grounding in my house. The only thing I take is their phones.
Oh,
That's the grounding. That's it. That's about
prison.
it.
Yeah,
That's
you don't,
why
you
I
don't
take
take
it.
away a phone. Yeah.
Nope, anything else is like, whatever. You don't have to go to your room. I'm just going to take your phone. I'm taking your love line. Give it to me.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
lifeline. That's a good way to put it. Well, thank you, Claudia, so much. This is Claudia with Creative Cards and Claudia with a Q. No, I'm just kidding. Creative Cards with K's. And
Yes, okay.
so please check her out. All the info will be in the bio and all that. And thank you so much for kind of telling us, showing us your art and all that. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody.